Okay, and we are live. So welcome to everyone that is just joining. We're not going to be kicking things off right away. We'll wait for everybody to see the notifications and come to joining us here online. So I'm just going to waffle on for a little bit longer to give people a bit more time to tune in. So if anybody is tuning in, if anybody is already here, then yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. Irene? Ah, I recognize the name. You tuned in before, I think? Or am I just making things up? So I am sat here in as many layers as I can be sat in, because even though the heating's on, it's still somehow extremely cold. So obviously we're all getting ready for the -4, -5 this week. Irene, yeah, I thought I recognized your name. Quick work break, can't stay too long. Hey Lisa, that's fine. If you can't manage to stay for the whole practice that we're going to be doing, the video stays on Facebook, and then I think it's uploaded onto YouTube at some point. So there's always the opportunity for you to tune back in at a later time and practice again. Melanie, first time here from South Suffolk. Cool, welcome. Nice to see you. So we're actually going to be practicing I felt it would be nice to do a relaxation practice using breath work, where it can be done as a meditation. If you want to sit up and practice a meditation, you can still translate the practice into a meditation. But because today I heard on the radio that today is Blue Monday, which is because it's a very depressing Monday for a lot of people, going back to work and all this kind of thing. So I figured if everybody is back to work and everybody's a bit down because the holiday season is over, then laying down and just having a nice deep relaxation is going to be the best thing for all of us today. So feeling exhausted. Oh, okay, yeah, so there we go. Relaxation is going to be perfect for you. A relaxation practice, honestly, it's the really, as far as sort of my education goes, as far as the things that I've come across, a complete proper relaxation is the only thing that truly rests and restores the body. A true relaxation requires that you lay flat on the ground, so not on anything, no cushions, nothing like that. You lay flat on your back on the ground, and that way your spine is nice and supported, set out nice and long, and it's the best way for your body to be fully taken care of, to allow the energy to move through your body to repair and fix things that are in need of that kind of thing. Obviously we do, some of us may lay on our backs when we go to bed, but the thing is, when we go to bed, we're on mattresses. Maybe they're quite soft, we've got pillows, duvets. More often than not, people sleep on their sides, and this causes sort of kinks, bends in the spine, areas of tension in the body, and these areas of tension just prevent the full rest, relaxation state that the body is in deep need of. So yeah, today, if you don't have the space to lay on the floor flat on your back, especially if some of you maybe are in an office right now, then you can do the same, just sitting up on your chair. But for the relaxation practice, if you can find a spot, lay flat on the floor. You're going to spread your arms and your legs out, so space between the legs, space in the armpits, palms facing the ceiling. And then you're going to try and bring every vertebrae in your spine to make contact with the floor. So this will be 3 areas of the spine. You'll have your lower back between the shoulder blades and the back of the neck. So you try and press all 3 areas down to the floor. This causes a lengthening and extension through the whole of your spine. And it just makes sure that the whole of your body is as evenly supported as it can be. Now, if you're someone that, as you lay down flat on your back, you find this to be uncomfortable. Maybe there's a tightness in your lower back. It causes a bit of a strain. The way to negate this is to bend your knees, place your feet about hip width apart, and then rest your knees against each other. So that this way it takes the pull, takes the strain out of the lower back, but also because you've got your knees resting against each other, that means that you don't actually have to hold your legs in place. So you're not having to engage muscles or use your body. Your body can still rest and relax as much as it can. But again, the optimum way would be just flat on your back, arms and legs stretched out. And then for the relaxation today, we're going to be using a few different breath techniques. Each breath technique is meant to sort of bring your internal focus to a different area of your body, trying to sort of take our focus, our attention. Today with the practice, we're mostly going to be focusing on the heart space, on the heart energy. Again, just because with today being Blue Monday, sort of sadness, depression, those kind of feelings in the air. I feel that some heart space energy, some joy, some love is going to be the best thing to tap into. Yeah. So if anybody has any questions, I will be going through this again shortly. Again, just when I feel like we've given enough time for everyone to tune in. Oh, I've been live for 6 minutes. Okay. Actually, maybe we'll start soon. I only thought it'd been a few minutes, so I was getting carried away with talking. But yeah, again, anyone that's tuning in now, feel free to leave a comment, say hello, where you're from. Let me know if, like Irene, you're checking in again. Obviously, I recognize a few names, so it's good to see familiar people tuning back in. It's always nice to see that people are coming back for more. But yeah, again, if you don't have the time for this full practice, I think we're going to aim, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 minutes for the whole of the practice. But it depends. I might get carried away. I might end up talking about something else and, it could extend it for a little bit longer, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's the fun thing with meditation and relaxation, just whatever comes, and you just got to run with it. So, okay. So I think we're all ready to get going. So again, we're going to do a relaxation practice. Very simple, just using a few breath techniques to focus in different areas of the body and connect to the energies that are in the centers of our body. You can do this practice. I'm going to do it as a relaxation, but you can do it as a meditation. The difference being a relaxation is you laying flat on your back on the floor, being fully supported by the ground beneath you. For a meditation, the difference is sitting up with an erect spine, with a straight spine. If you're sat on a chair, try and sit on the edge of the chair. This will allow your knees to be lower than your hips and your feet flat on the floor, as this is the best way to support your spine for sitting for a long period of time. With your knees lower than your hips, your pelvis can tilt forwards, and that means the base of your spine is set to be perfectly held, and then you get the nice curve, S-curve shape through the rest of your spine as you lengthen through the crown of your head. So that also applies if you're sitting in any other way. Try and have your knees lower than your hips. So again, sitting on a chair is perfect if you're not in the full sort of, meditation, full lotus, feet over thighs, kind of legs wrapped up kind of posture. Sitting on a chair is absolutely fine. All you need to make sure is that you're managing to have your knees lower than your hips, pelvis tilted forwards, and that your spine is perfectly supported. Okay, so if everyone gets into their positions now, and then we can begin. So, laying flat on your back. Again, just make sure the 3 areas of your spine make contact with the floor as best you can. So lower back, between the shoulder blades, back of the neck, so the chin tucks in slightly. Again, if there's a strain, if there's tension in your lower back, then just bending your knees, placing your feet hip width apart, and resting the knees against each other. And then wherever you are, whatever you're doing, closing your eyes. Just taking a moment to start tuning in, starting to bring your focus, your awareness, your attention into your breath, into your body. As you breathe through your nose, feel the cool air coming in through the nostrils and the warmer air passing back out. Starting to move away from thoughts, away from thinking, as you come into your body, into feeling. Starting to tune into your breath, noticing the quality of every breath. Every breath in and every breath out. Observing where you're breathing into and where you're breathing from. Feel the movement of your body as you breathe. The expansion as you pull breath into your body, and the release, the letting go as you empty your lungs. Feel the flow of your breath, feeling without thinking. As you tune in, as you settle, can you soften? Soften your body, your shoulders, your jaw. Soften your face. No thoughts need thinking about, and there is nowhere else to be. Taking control of your breath, breathing in deeper. Deep belly breaths in and out through the nose. Every inhale, breathe into your belly. Fill your lungs. And every exhale, help your diaphragm squeeze the breath out of your body. Squeeze the belly button into the spine. And deeper breaths in and longer breaths out. Feel that you're breathing with the whole of your body. As you breathe in, breathe into your belly. Fill your lungs. Breathe in as deep as you can. And as you exhale, let it all go. Feel the expansion of every breath in. Feel that you're breathing into every cell in your body, energizing yourself, oxygenating your blood, fueling your body. With every breath out, Connect to the release, that energy of letting go. And with every breath out, allow yourself to let go more and more every time. With every exhale, soften your body, surrender, allow everything to fall away. Allow yourself to be in this present moment. No thoughts, no thinking, just feeling, breathing. Be in your body as it is now. Observing how you feel, what you feel, and not wishing for it to be otherwise. Accepting your body as you find it now. And so once again, focusing on your breath. Continue breathing deeply. As you breathe, notice the 4 parts to every breath. You breathe in, and then there's a little suspension of the breathing. And then you breathe out. And again, a little suspension of your breathing. The inhale, the pause, the exhale, the pause. 4 parts to every breath. And so as you breathe, take control of your breathing. As you inhale, breathe in for a count of 4. Then hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. And then hold the exhale for a count of 4. All 4 parts of every breath, each as long as the other. Samavriti pranayama. Equal ratio breathing. Make the count manageable. Make it comfortable. Count at a pace, at a speed that is comfortable for you. Just making sure that all 4 parts of your breath are as long as the other. The focus, the purpose of this specific breath work is to center you, to bring all of your focus, all of your attention into the present moment, into your body, into yourself. So be in your breath, be in your body, fully focused on the breathing. If you lose the rhythm or forget the count, okay, catch yourself and come back to the breathing. It is normal to be distracted. It is normal for your mind to wander. And if this happens, it doesn't matter. Be kind to yourself. And don't get caught up or frustrated with the distraction. Just simply notice and come back to your breathing. And breath under control. Each part of your breath as long as the other. And so now we're going to change the pacing of the breath as we now inhale for twice as long. Hold the breath the same. Exhale for twice as long. And again, hold the breath the same. So breathing in for 8, holding for 4, exhaling for 8, and holding for 4. If you're finding that breathing in for 8 is a struggle, is challenging, then change to 6-3-6-3. The number to which you count to is not important. Just working with the ratio. The inhale and the exhale as long as each other. And the holding of the breath half as long. So again, focusing on your breathing. Breathing under control. Counting in your mind at a comfortable, manageable pace. Although there is another option. If, as you lay here, without moving, you are able to feel the beating of your heart, then use this as the measure to count by. So breathing in for 8 heartbeats, holding for 4, exhaling for 8 heartbeats, holding for 4. However, if this is not available to you, then continue counting in your mind. 8, 4, 8, 4. The intention, the focus of this specific breath work is to bring your internal attention to the center of your forehead. This breath work is called ajna centering. Ajna being your mind's eye, your third eye. The idea is that with your eyes closed, in the middle of your forehead, between your eyebrows, is a more psychic eye, a third eye. If you know your chakras, then it is Ajna chakra. And a chakra is essentially a point of information processing. So though we have our thinking mind, we have other levels of intelligence in our body. And our mind's eye, our third eye, is meant for imagination, for seeing things from a higher perspective. It is believed that in this center, in the energy of this intelligence of your body, is the place that holds the information of your purpose. So as you do this breath work, just observing internally where your focus moves to. As you work with this breath work, notice what comes up. What thoughts, what feelings, maybe other things, not so easy to categorize. And so now we're going to move into our final breath work. The ratio for this breath work is 7-1-7-1. Breathe in for 7, hold for 1, Exhale for 7. Hold for 1. So this breath work is meant to more closely resemble our natural breathing pattern. Similar to the rhythm of our natural breath. The purpose of this breath work is to bring our focus, our attention internally into our lung space, into our chest. Our lungs and our hearts share the same center, the same space. And so by being in our chest, in our lungs, coming to our heart, we are in our heart space. Continue with the breath work. Continue with the rhythm. And observe where it brings your focus, your attention. And allow yourself to be in your heart space. This center, this chakra, is called Anahata. The color of the energy connected to this center is green. And as you rest with your focus here, your attention in this area of your body, observe the intelligence that exists here. The intelligence that your heart has. The intelligence to keep functioning, to continue beating. Pumping before you were even born, to give you life. The intelligence of the heart, the intelligence of your heart, this intelligence of your body that your body has, and that you also have. Allow yourself to witness, to see, to observe. Allow yourself to feel. Again, feeling without thinking. Just feel your heart beating. Feel this energy of your life, of your life force. And feel the energy of this center in your heart space. There is love and there is joy. Continue with the breath work, 7-1, 7-1. But now feel the energy of your heart center. Find the energy of love, of joy. And allow it to grow. All it needs for this energy to grow is your attention. You watching, seeing, feeling is all it needs. There is no fuel source better than your focus, your awareness. And as you pour your awareness into your heart space, the energy grows. Allow your love to grow. Allow your joy to grow. Allow it to spread past your heart space. Allow it to fill your body. Fill yourself with love. Fill yourself with joy. Fill yourself and feel yourself. Feel love in every fiber of your being. Find the joy at the tip of your nose and the joy in your toes. Continue. Allow this to grow. Allow it to grow beyond you. Moving outside of your body. Fill the space around you. Can you feel the room? Can you go further? Past the walls? Can you send this energy, this love, this joy to those in your life? this energy that you've grown, this energy that you've found. Can you share it? And maybe once you have found and reached out to everybody in your life, can you give it to a stranger? Can you reach everyone in your town, in your country? Can you spread it to the world? Your love, your joy, it has no limitations. It can reach far and wide across the whole of the universe. And all you have to do is feel it. So share your love, share your joy. And then when you're ready, come back to you, come back to yourself. Always make sure you are the first person and the last person that you give this energy to. And so now, just breathing deeply, no longer counting your breath, no longer controlling your breath. When you're ready, just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and then move how you want to move. Full body stretch, arms overhead, pointing through toes, pushing through heels. Have a stretch, have a twist. Do what feels good. Maybe bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a squeeze. Give yourself a hug. And then when you're ready, in your own time, getting up, getting ready to continue with your day. Super. Well, thank you everyone very much for tuning in. I hope you're all feeling a bit more rested, a bit more relaxed than you were about 45 minutes ago. So, like I said, this video will stay here on this Facebook page for everyone to use as and whenever you like. The Virtual Village Hall also pops it on their YouTube channel, so there's plenty of more content that you can use there. All my older videos that I've done as well. By all means, feel free to reach out to me on my website, meditationmax.com. You can find me on my socials, Max Walsh Yoga and Meditation. I've got a few things on my YouTube channel, and I've also got a book on meditation. If anybody's interested, you can find that through my website. But I think that is all for now. I'll be back again next month for some more meditation. And yeah, wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Hmm.